81-year-old Pierre Elliott Laporte has spent his entire life in academia. A sociologist and professor, he was always mentally sharp until this spring.
I went to the doctor and I told my family doctor, and I told him that I was sometimes forgetting things.
Laporte was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, a precursor of dementia. Now he uses these chains to keep track of his wallet and keys. While Laporte takes medication to slow the progression, there is no cure. But researchers in Montreal think they may be one step closer, focusing on deposits of fatty acids in the brains of Alzheimer's patients.
Historically, this was kind of interesting because the first description of lipid accumulations in the brain was actually done by Alois Alzheimer himself over 100 years ago. But that observation had been left aside and neglected.
Fernandez thinks the fatty acids may prevent the brain from repairing itself. Experiments with mice found the fat deposits appeared long before cognitive changes. So if the fat could be removed, Alzheimer's could possibly be prevented or cured.
The earlier that you can identify that the disease is occurring, the earlier that you can potentially interrupt that process.
Drugs to block fatty acids are already being used to treat obesity and diabetes. Fernandez's team tested them in the lab on mice with promising results, but a treatment for Alzheimer's won't be ready for at least a decade, and by then the need will be even greater.
Right now we have 747,000 people living with dementia, and that's expected to increase to 1.4 million in less than 16 years.
Any benefit of this discovery may not help Laporte, but it could help millions like him in the next generation. Tanya Birkbeck, CBC News, Montreal.